Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Your host Flywheels here with the January 17th, 2025 group break featuring 1998 Pinnacle Plus, something that I have been looking forward to for quite some time, or at least 2 weeks ago when I picked up this box. Um, Sometimes it's really hard to resist that temptation to just rip into the stuff as it shows up in the mail or I find it on the at, at retail like I did this. But um, this is a product that I have very few cards of. I did find an artist proof of a smaller PC guy that I used to go all in for, and the cards are, it reminded me of how beautiful they are. But again, it's Pinnacle. Always been a fan of Pinnacle. I really was sad when they went belly up. And speaking of that, this is one of the last, if not the last, product that they put out before Pinnacle Brands filed for bankruptcy. So 1997 new Pinnacle is probably one of my favorites. But this Pinnacle Plus is also equally nice of a product. So I was very happy to walk into my old honey hole and find this box on the shelf. I mean, I didn't look it up. I didn't look at comps. I just knew that, hey, I need to buy this. Good evening, Ben. Ben says, I wish Panini would do more with the Pinnacle designs. Yeah, it was what, 2013 was the last time they used the Pinnacle name. I know they've used some of the designs, but yeah. But now that Panini lost one of their one of the few licenses they had, their baseball stuff is not really all that fantastic right now, in my opinion. But if you like Pinnacle late '90s as much as I do, um, I may have something up my in the planning stages for us to do that. Well, again, I always say it. I look forward to. All right. So in this, the Epics inserts continued through all of their 1998 product: Score, Pinnacle Plus, Pinnacle Performers, and they're pretty cool looking cards. Insert wise, looks like Lasting Memories are 1 in 5, Yard Work 1 in 9, A Piece of the Game 1 in 17, Epics are 1 in 21, Artist Proofs 1 in 35, Team Pinnacle 1 in 71, Gold Team Pinnacle 1 in 199, and a Certified Souvenir 1 in 3,000 packs. But I'm guessing that is a redemption for that just Nolan Ryan autograph baseball they're advertising. So it's not in our favor to get anything like that. Anyways, but $10 cards a pack, 18 packs per box. And I'm going to have to save this box because of Chipper, of course. There's our empty box. And these are nice, good sized packs. They feel hefty. Always nice when you get a hefty pack. Alrighty, so we will go ahead and get started here. If other people come and join us, that will be great. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. All right, so got a checklist. And here we go, base card. These all have a foil finish to them. But interesting design. And Mike Hampton for the Astros starting off. Here's the card back. So we do have, looks like 5 years worth of stats. Hold on 1 second. I don't like this light. I feel like it's washing out the video. Okay. Does that look a little better on the screen? I felt like the light shining right down on the desk was washing it out a little bit. Hey, good evening, Victor and Jared. I'm glad y'all can make it. All right, next up, we have Mark Grudzielanek for the Expos. Mark McGuire, All-Star, Cardinals. Travis Lee for the Diamondbacks. Remember when he was all the rage in the hobby? Got an A-Rod All-Star for the Mariners. The Naturals, King Griffey Jr. It's part of the base set. So Naturals A-Rod. Johnny with an H. Good evening. All right, Cal Ripken, All-Star. For the Orioles, we have a Roberto Hernandez. Is that the Rays? Yeah. And Ewa, Eric Young, Dodgers. Victor says, oh yeah, I remember Travis Lee rookies were $25. I had 2 Travis Lee rookies worth $25. Thought I'd be rich off of him one day. I feel like he was one of the first, at least when I came onto the scene, he was one of the first prospects that I just heard everybody talking about. It's kind of cool, their checklist. You've got, it's like advertisements for products that Pinnacle was selling themselves. So like here's a guaranteed scarce screw down, $5.99. And on the other checklist that we had, it's a Pinnacle icon, some kind of display, $39.99. All right, pack 2, Jeff Conine for the Royals. Dwight Gooden for the Indians. Here's a Tony Gwynn Naturals, Padres. Roger Cedeno for the Dodgers. We have Jeff Abbott for the White Sox. And we have a lasting memories insert of Barry Larkin for the Reds. So there you go, Jared. Little wavy die cut action there on the edge. Pretty cool. I think those were the 1 in 5 packs. Yeah. Tony Clark for the Tigers. Craig Biggio for the Astros. Chuck Knobloch, All-Star for the Yankees, and Andrew Jones, Braves. In fairness, the people selling Travis Lee rookies back in 1998 got rich off of Travis Lee rookies. That is true. All right. Next up, we have Maglio Ordonez for the White Sox. Brian Jordan for the Cardinals. Dave Nielsen for the Brewers. Brian Hunter, Tigers. Darren Erstad, Angels. And we have a piece of the game insert, Mike Piazza, with the etched foil. There you go. I think that's showing up better in the camera. Piece of the game inserts were 1 in 17, so basically one per box. Former 90s Brave Jeff Blauser for the Cubbies. There's a young Sean Casey for the Reds. Quentin McCracken for the Rays. Victor's favorite guy. And Cecil Fielder for the Angels. I don't know about you, but man, I totally forgot some of these guys late in their career changed teams. Oh, we got not a checklist, but a Team Pinnacle Club sign up. All right. We have a Hideo Nomo Naturals for the Dodgers. Dodgers are doing well in this break. Tom Candiotti for the Athletics. Ruben Rivera. Rivera for the Padres. John Smoltz, Braves. J. Bell, Diamondbacks. We have a yard work insert of Albert Bell for the White Sox. Shiny foil, but then it does have that etched foil there on the left side of the card. Get that sleeved up in a minute. Garrett Anderson for the Angels. Jarrett Wright, Indians. Jim Edmonds for the Angels. And Jeff Cirillo, All-Star for the Brewers. Johnny says 95 to 98. There are a lot of unknown teams to me because I was 100% out on baseball because of the strike. That's why I really enjoy opening some of this late 90s product, because I was I graduated high school in 95. I was working full time going to college. So I didn't do a whole lot with late 90s baseball. I mean, I would still go to shows and I'd pick up some stuff here and there, but well, like this tonight, this is completely new to me. I have very few of these cards in my collection and have definitely never ripped this stuff before. Tony Gwynn, Padres. Livan Hernandez for the Marlins. Manny Ramirez, Indians. Henry Rodriguez, Cubs. Jason Dixon, All-Star, Angels. Roberto Alomar, All-Star for the Orioles. Jim Leyritz for the Red Sox. I only remember him in a Yankees uniform. Orel Hershiser for the Giants. It's an odd look. Aaron Boone for Cincinnati Reds. And Willie Blair for the Diamondbacks. Oh, yeah, I forgot. That yard work, Albert Bell was 1 in 9, so maybe we'll see another one hiding in this box somewhere. Bob Abreu for Philly. Brad Fulmer, Expos. Fernando Tatis for the Rangers. Ryan Klesko, Braves. There's a Hideo Nomo Field of Vision. And we have an Epics. Scott Rowland, All-Star Epics, the Moment variety. I toyed with the idea of chasing this set, and then I realized how difficult some of these versions of Epics inserts are. And quickly bailed out on that quest. Victor said the late 90s was when he ripped the most, trying out every product. Kevin Millwood for the Braves. Miguel Tejada for the Athletics. Jermaine Dye, Royals, and a Robin Ventura, White Sox. All right, we've got Charles Johnson. It's got the Marlin colors, but should go to the Dodgers. Vinny Castilla for the Rockies. Is that our first Colorado tonight? Nomar Garciaparra, All-Star for Boston. Al Leiter for the Mets. Mike Mussina, All-Star, Orioles. And yep, here's another yard work. This time it is Mike Piazza for the Dodgers. Juan Encarnacion, Tigers. John Wetland, Rangers. Carl Pavano for the Expos. And Darryl Kyle, Rockies. Reggie Jefferson for the Red Sox. Doug Lanville, Philly. We've got Tony Batista for the Diamondbacks. Frank Thomas, All-Star, White Sox. Justin Thompson, All-Star, Tigers. And look at this, Todd Helton Artist Proof. See, look at that. Look how beautiful these are. Johnny with an H, you got this one? You've been due for a card, a nice card. Finishes the team set for you. Very cool. There you go. I love to hear stuff like that when we pull something you're wanting, needing. All right, Barry Bonds, Field of Vision for the Giants. Pedro Martinez, Red Sox. Barry Larkin for the Reds, and a Shannon Stewart for the Blue Jays. And I believe we beat the odds with that artist proof. Those were 1 in 35 packs. So, yeah. Even the epics are 1 in 21, and there's only 18 packs. So, this box has done well. It's been good to us tonight. Next up, John Jaha for the Brewers. Greg Vaughn, Padres. Nefi Perez for the Rockies. Walt Weiss, Braves. Brett Tomko, Reds. Francisco Cordova for the Pirates. Sandy Alomar Jr., All-Star, Indians. Cal Ripken, Naturals. Orioles, of course. Frank Thomas, Naturals. And a Field of Vision, Mark McGwire, Cardinals. Look at that. My Hornets just held on and beat the Bulls in Chicago by 2 points tonight. All right, back to baseball. Marquise Grissom for the Brewers. Field of Vision Chipper. Nice. Frank Catalanato, I believe that's how you say it, for the Tigers. Mark Wallers for the Braves. Rob Nen for the 49ers. And we have a Nomar Garcia Parra Lasting Memories insert. The little wavy edge there. John Flaherty. Tampa. Couldn't tell who that was. Brady Anderson, All-Star, Orioles. There's the base card of Todd Helton. And last card, Jose Rosado, All-Star for the Royals. So what do I win, Johnny, for pronouncing Frank's name right? Next up, Roger Clemens All-Star for Toronto. Bernard Gilkey for the Mets. I got something in this pack. Alan Benez for the Cardinals. We've got a Jose Silva for the Pirates. Got a Paul O'Neill for the Yankees. Oh, it's another Lasting Memories, this time Frank Thomas. So that was the easiest insert. I believe those were the 1 in 5. Mike Cameron for the White Sox. JT Snow, San Fran. Pedro Astacio, Rockies. And Orlando Cabrera, Expos. I win the right to continue the show. All righty. Well, that we will do. Kerry Wood, Cubs. Wade Boggs for the Rays. Nomar Garciaparra, Naturals. For the Red Sox, Jason McDonald, Athletics. Enrique Wilson, Indians. Here's a Pudge All-Star. Morris, you still with us? Thought I saw your name at some point. Mike Stanley for the Jays. We have Freddie Garcia for the Pirates. Albert Bell All-Star for the White Sox. And Barry Bonds. And this one is unique. Look, it's got like a silhouette superimposed either on the forefront or the background. I can't quite tell. That's unique. I assume that's intentional. I don't know. It's card 57 in the set if anybody wants to pull it up on like trading card database and see if they've got a base card image scanned. Mariner. Yeah, there were some A-Rods in the first couple of packs. Jose Cruz Jr. for Toronto. David Cone All-Star, Yankees. Ray Langford, Cardinals. Jeff Suppan, Diamondbacks. Reggie Sanders, Reds. Wilson Alvarez for the Rays. There's a Bernie Williams All-Star for the Yankees. It's like going in your PC, Victor. Here is a Mike Piazza, traded to the Mets. So we'll put it in the Mets pile. We have Brooks Kishinik. Don't know if I said that right. For the Rays. And here is another Mike Piazza Naturals. But again, it's got the traded to the Mets May 22nd, 98. So to the Mets and Andrew E goes. I was wondering why you grabbed the Mariners, but I figured there was a reason. That's probably the Team Pinnacle that you're referring to. Brian Anderson, Diamondbacks. Devon White, Diamondbacks. Yamil Benitez, Diamondbacks. Here's a Griffey All-Star for the Mariners. There's a Roger Clemens Naturals for the Jays. Vladimir Guerrero for the Expos. And Brian Rose for Boston. Freddie McGriff for the Rays. Kevin Apier for the Royals. And a Edgar Martinez All-Star for the Mariners. All right, we have 3 packs after this one. Jeff Bagwell for the Astros. We have a Ben Grieve. For the Athletics, Sammy Sosa for the Cubs. Here is a Larry Walker Field of Vision for the Rockies. Greg Maddux, Braves. We've got Carlos Delgado for the Blue Jays. We have a Dante Bichette. Bichette happens for the Rockies. Travis Fryman, Tigers, or not the Tigers, Indians, excuse me. Kenny Rogers for the A's, and a Mike Lansing for the Rockies. For the Braves, Greg Maddux, Naturals. Kevin Brown, Padres. We have an Andres Galarraga for the Braves. Mo Vaughn, Red Sox. Tony Saunders for the Rays. Darren Fletcher, Jays. Dennis Eckersley, Red Sox. Bobby Higginson for the Tigers. Chipper Jones, Braves. And a Bobby Bonilla traded to the Dodgers. What was that? May 15th, 1998. So that will go to the Dodgers stack. Yeah, Kenny Rogers in an A's uni. Yeah, not one I'm familiar with either. Tino Martinez, All-Star, Yankees. Rondell White, Expos. Ismael Valdez, Dodgers. Otis Nixon for the Twins. Rusty Greer, Rangers. Joey Cora, All-Star, Mariners. Pat Henkin, All-Star for the Blue Jays. Man. Field of Vision, Mike Piazza, but that'll go into the Mets stack. Derek Lee for the Marlins, and the last card in the pack, Cameron Garcia, Diamondbacks. All right, we are down to our final pack, and let's see. Let's look at the inserts again real quick. We've got 3 lasting memories, 2-yard work. We had a piece of the game. So those are all expected. We beat the odds with the epics and the artist proof. So that leaves Team Pinnacle at 1-71, Gold Team Pinnacle at 199. So let's see. Do we have any last pack magic tonight? Mark Kotsay, Marlins. Randy Myers, All-Star, Blue Jays. Wilson Delgado for the Giants. Michael Tucker, Braves. Shane Reynolds, Astros. Look at that. Holy crap. We just got a gold team Pinnacle. 1 in 199 packs. Not the best one, but it's the first I've seen of these. So we got Paul Konerko for the Dodgers on, that would actually be the backside because that's the card number. And on the front, we have Ben Grieve. So this, we're going to have to pull up the old random.org to see who gets this, or the flip of a coin. Let's see. Wow. Adam McKenzie had the Athletics and John had the Dodgers. So it's going to come down to a coin flip or a random list generator between those two gentlemen, but pretty cool. I've not seen what these look like before. Oh, there's my ugly face. But wow, 1 in 199 in the last pack. That's impressive. That would have been a $25 card back in the day. It's so fun. There's a Facebook group. Some of y'all might be in it. It's called like 90s Inserts or the real deal 90s Inserts or something like that. I love seeing what people are, post for sale or trade or whatever from especially from the late 90s, because there were so many cool things, and it makes you wonder, like this box. It's been sitting on the shelf, for a long time, and how many sealed boxes do we have sitting out there with cool cards that still have not been found? Finish off the pack with a Ramon Martinez for the Dodgers, Joe Carter for the Orioles, Juan Gonzalez for the Rangers, and the final card in the box is a Dave Burba for the Reds. So there we go. If you want any of these sign-up cards or any of the checklists, if you would, go ahead and throw a comment up in the chat so I can make note of that. And I'll be glad to distribute those. But let's do a quick recap of the inserts that were pulled. So the 1 in 5 lasting memories, we've got Frank Thomas, Nomar Garciaparra, and Barry Larkin. I think it was like 1 in 9, the yard work inserts. We've got Mike Piazza and a Albert Bell. The piece of the game are 1 in 17. And that's another Piazza. The All-Star Epics were 1 in 21. And we have a Scott Rowland for Philly. And then the Artist Proofs are 1 in 35. Todd Helton. And Gold Team Pinnacle, 1 in 199. Ben Grieve and a Paul Konerko. All right, so let's see. I'm just going to do this on my phone real quick and throw it up on the screen. All right, we're going to do a list generator. It's been a while since I've been to the site. It looks like it's changed. All right. Okay, good. It is still part of the free services. So we've got Adam McKenzie and Mr. John. All right, guys. Let's see if I can get this to. All right, so I got both of you in there. We are going to hit the randomize button a total of 3 times, and the third one will be the list we go with. So there is number 1, number 2, and number 3. Adam is the top of the list. So he takes home the gold Pinnacle. Congratulations. All righty. So next week, what do we do next week? That is the question of the evening. I've got 2 boxes on hand currently that we can break next week. So let me grab those real quick. All right. Well, the one box that I have here, I bought it selfishly for myself because it's a set that I'm working on, and I think I need 7 cards to finish it out. It's a small set. It did not do well. It did so poorly that Topps canceled their plans for Series 2. Probably pretty late in the game too. But I like it. I just talked about it on my Facebook page, and I think I posted in social media too about cleaning some cards and how wiping them down made them look so much nicer. So if you remember that, seeing that post from a couple of weeks ago, then you'll know. Was talking about 1995 Topps Dimension 3 or D3. This was the premier edition and the only edition because it never lasted past the Series 1. That's the actual card right there. They glued an actual card to the front of the box. I got a Joe Carter there. A lot of these cards coming out of the packs have a white haze to them, almost like a powder substance. I'm guessing it might have had something to do with protecting the lenticular fronts on these. I don't know. I mean, I don't remember opening Sport Flicks and ever having white, hazy, cloudy cards like this, but a damp paper towel wiping in the direction of the lenticular grain cleans these up and they look a lot better. This is going to be, I don't know if we're going to, like, I kind of even hate charging because the set is so small. The checklist for a lot of the teams is like 1, maybe 2 cards. So I don't know. I mean, I really bought this for myself, but then I started to think, well, because it is kind of out there, maybe people don't have their cards for their team or their player they collect. So, I mean, literally, I could do this for 50 cents a team and break even. That's how cheap this box was. So, is that something you guys are interested in? I might throw a post up this weekend just to gauge interest. And if there's enough interest, we'll do this one. And I'm serious, it'll be like 50 cents, no more than $1 a team. the one caveat would be I would not be claiming the Braves for one, but the one caveat would be if we pull any of the 7 cards that I need for my set, then I would claim those. So instead of claiming a team, I would be claiming those 7 cards. Not sure if anybody cares, but if that's something you're interested in, then yeah, we can do this. That's not a problem. And I'm a little hesitant to do this next box so soon because this is 2 weeks in a row. I just realized this is 2 weeks in a row that we've broken 2 1998 products. So we had Pinnacle Online or Pacific Online 2 weeks ago. But I also picked up a couple of weeks ago this box of 1998 Score All-Star Edition baseball, which was hard to find information on. But the price was right, and I figured, why the heck not? I think it's regular 1998 Score. Johnny with an H, if you're still hanging around, you could probably confirm that. Believe it's regular 1998 Score, but then the All-Star inserts are exclusive to this configuration. But do we do 3 weeks back to back of 1998 product? I don't know. You tell me. So that's what I have on hand. Whether we do these next week, I don't know. Do I take a week off to try to scour up something else? I was going to try to pick up a box of 2024 archives. I've opened 2 little hanger packs from Target, and I like what I see. I'm not doing much with the set this year, but I don't know. If I might be able to pick that up and get it here in time to do next week, and then maybe the following week we come back and we do the older stuff. But I don't know. Like I said, I'll put up a post to gauge interest on the Dimension 3, and then I'll see about some of the other stuff that I have in my mind. Johnny says, I like the 1998 year. Last Pinnacle, last real Donruss, just a game-changing year. And then what was it 20 or well, no, it went Upper Deck lasted longer. Upper Deck was what 2010 was Upper Deck's last year. But yeah, so thanks for the support, for hanging around tonight, and for joining up in the breaks. And we'll see what we're going to do next week. Sorry, I don't have a definitive answer for you about what we'll do next week, but here are 2 of the products that you may or may not see. Just depends on, like I said, what they want to do. But I got a couple other ideas, so I will see if how fast I can pull the trigger on those and get them here. But there we go. Y'all have a great, probably 3-day weekend for a lot of you guys. And I may, since I'm off on Monday, I may drive up to my old honey hole. That way I don't have to rush, because Saturday they're only open until 12. So I may run up there on Monday and see what they got sitting on the shelf, and and pick up something for us to do next week. So signups may not be on Monday night. I may wait until Tuesday of next week, but definitely come back and check if your curiosity is piqued to see what we're doing. Might be this, might be something else, but I look forward to it. I've rambled enough. Y'all have a great evening. Take care.